Hey guys, Chris from Hockey Tutorial here, and today in this video I wanted to share with you an app that I've been using for the last few months called HockeyTracker. Now if you're sitting there thinking another app, how is that different from any of the apps that I've seen? Normally hockey apps really fall into the category of being really basic and just helping you capture a couple of details, very simple details about your training, or they share videos, tips, drills that you can use to encourage yourself to train off and on the ice. Now this is completely different. This app encompasses two things that I love, which is hockey and technology. What makes this app unique is that it's able to capture very specific information about your training or your games that previously has not been available to any hockey player regardless of where they are. All you need for this app is of course an iPhone and an Apple Watch. It uses the technology packed into this little tiny thing, the Apple Watch, that sits on your wrist to give you some insane readings about what you're doing on the ice. I'm talking about things like the maximum speed that you get up to on the ice. It has what is easily my favorite feature, which is shift detection. This is completely automatic. So the amount of time that you spend on the ice versus sitting down on the bench, because of the way the Apple Watch works and the way that it reads what our body is doing, it's able to detect when you're sat on the bench and when you're actually out on the ice being active. So you're able to see how much time you spent per shift on the ice. And from this, you're able to see things like the longest shift that you took on the ice, the shortest shift that you took on the ice, and also the max speed that you're able to attain during each of those shifts. If you think about all of this information being captured on an app that's on your phone, you're able to compare exactly how you performed during a game or a practice, how each of your shifts panned out, how fast you were going during each of those shifts. You can get a really clear indication on how your performance has been game after game or practice after practice to see if you're getting better. Was your last shift quicker than the first one? Were you skating harder in this one, or were you a lot more relaxed and maybe coasting a little bit? It gives you an incredible amount of detail that whether you're a beer league player, recreational player, or a pro can all benefit from having. It can even notify you when you've reached the maximum time that you're meant to be spending on the ice with a pulse or a vibration or a ding, so you know that it's time to get off. So even if you're a beer league, a recreational player, a pro, this comes in handy. There's countless times that I know that I've definitely spent more time than I should have in a shift, and having something that's going to remind me on my wrist when I'm on the ice that will let me know when I need to step off the ice and let somebody else on is incredible. Now this isn't all the HockeyTracker app is able to capture. It also captures your average heart rate and also your heart rate recovery. Now what I mean by this is that's the time that it takes your heart rate to return back to the average or the normal while you're on the bench taking a break. So if you've been doing a lot of work on your body to improve your recovery rate or your stamina, this is where you can actually physically see how that is panning out while you're on the ice, because you can compare it from one game to the next game to see if there's been a difference in how long it took you to be able to be recovered and ready to go again, because you're able to compare the stats from one game to another to see your recovery time. Now again, another feature that I've never come across for an app built specifically for hockey players is the VO2 Max. Now essentially what this is, it's the maximum amount of oxygen a player can utilize during their training. Now this is a feature that I have never ever seen available to any hockey player that picks up an iPhone and an Apple Watch. Never seen that. Now when we look at my favorite feature on the HockeyTracker app, which is the automatic shift detection, on the app itself, the second you finish training, it's able to break down each shift that you've taken one by one, showing you the time or the length of that shift, the maximum speed you skated during that shift, the distance that you skated, your average heart rate during that shift, and of course the calories that you burnt during that shift. If you think about what you can do with this information, you can break down all of the shifts that you took on one particular night that you skated or played a game compared to another, and you can see exactly how you are performing during every single shift that you're taking. As far as I'm concerned, these are features and stats that I have never seen available to hockey players who have an iPhone and an Apple Watch, regardless of what country they're in and what level they play. Now something that makes a massive difference and goes a really long way in the hockey community is this isn't an app that is just for the hockey players. It is also for goalies and refs. So regardless of what your position is on the ice, you're still able to utilize this app to be able to benefit from all of the features and stats that it's able to provide you with. As always guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you want more information on the HockeyTracker app, there'll be a link down below in the video description and also a coupon so you can go ahead and check this app out and see how it benefits you as a player. I love the fact that it's available for goalies, players, and also refs. So regardless of what your position is on the ice, no one is being left out. Thanks again for watching guys. Make sure you thumbs up the video, leave any questions that you have down below in the comment section, and I will catch you in the next one guys. Take care, and thank you very much for watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, click on that bell so you get notifications of when we post videos. Take care.